Welcome student. Today in our third chapter, that is platform and satellites, we are going to take a new topic, Earth resources satellites. In this we are going to discuss in detail about various Earth resources satellites such as Landsat, Spot, ECONUS, IRS, etc. Landsat, NASA with the cooperation of US Department of Interior Design began a conceptual study of the feasibility of series of Earth Resources Technology Satellite, that is ERTS. ERTS first was launched in July 23, 1972 and it operated until January 6, 1978. It represented the first unmanned satellite specially designed to acquire data about Earth's resources on a systematic, repetitive, medium of resolution and multispectral basis. It was primarily designed as an experimental system to test the feasibility of collecting Earth resources data from unmanned satellites. About 300 individual ERTS-1 experiments were conducted in 43 United States and 36 nations. Just prior to the launch of ERTS-B on January 22, 1975, NASA officially renamed ERTS program as Landsat program. So this was the small history about Landsat, how the name Landsat has come. Landsat satellites have been launched successfully, while Landsat 6 suffered a launch failure. There have been 4 different types of sensors included in various combinations on these missions. These are return beam Vidicon camera system, that is RBV, then multispectral scanner system, that is MSS, thematic mapper TM, and enhanced thematic mapper, that is ETM. These are the sensors which were used in Landsat satellite series. Let us see the characteristics of Landsat from Landsat 1 to 7 missions. In satellite Landsat 1 was launched on July 23, 1972 and it became decommissioned on January 6, 1978. The RBB band, that is 1, 2, 3 were used and multispectral band 4, 5, 6, 7 were used. So 2 sensors were used in this, that is RBB and MSS bands. In Landsat 2, which was launched on January 22, 1975 and it became decommissioned on February 25, 1982. Same RBB and MSS band were used as Landsat 1. In Landsat 3, it was launched on March 1978 and it became decommissioned on 31st March 1983. RBB band ABCD, that is one band side by side images were used, as well as multispectral band 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 were used in this satellite. Landsat 4 satellite was launched on July 16, 1982. In this, thematic bands were used from 1 to 7. Landsat 5 was launched on March 1st, 1984 and the sensors same as Landsat 4 were used, that is thematic bands 1 to 7. Landsat 6 satellite was launched on October 5, 1993 and it was a failure. Landsat 7 satellite was launched in April 15, 1999. In this multispectral band, 8 bands of multispectral scanner were used from 1 to 8. Let us see the orbital characteristics of Landsat series satellite. altitude of Landsat 4 and 5 was 904 km and Landsat 7 was 705 km. The orbital period time for Landsat 4 and 5 was 103.2 minutes and for Landsat 7 was 98.9 minutes. The temporal resolution is 22 days for 4 and 5 Landsat series and 16 days of Landsat 7. The equatorial time was 10 am for 4, 5 and 7 Landsat series satellite. The sensor used in Landsat 4 and 5 was thematic mapper, while in Landsat 7 it was ETM with a swath of 103 into 170 km. The resolution of Landsat 4 and 5 satellite was 72.5 meter, while of Landsat 7 was 30 meter for multispectral scanner, 60 meter for thermal scanner and 15 meter of panchromatic scanner. As we have discussed before, the sensors which were used in Landsat satellite was MSS, RBB and TM. MSS, that is multispectral scanner, used in Landsat series satellite was L1, L2, L3, L4 and L5, which gives line scan type imagery using an oscillating mirror to continuously scan the Earth's surface perpendicular to the spacecraft velocity. 6 lines are scanned simultaneously in each of the 4 spectral bands for each mirror sweep. Spacecraft motion provides the long track progression of the scan lines. The radiation is sensed simultaneously by an array of 6 detectors, each of 4 spectral bands from 0.5 to 1.1 μm. The detectors' outputs are sampled, encoded and formatted into continuous digital data stream. So this was about the multispectral scanner. Now let us see return beam Vidicon RBV used in Landsat series satellites. The return beam Vidicon on board Landsat 1, 2 and 3 is a camera system which operates by shuttering 3 independent camera, 2 in a case of Landsat 3, simultaneously, each sensing a different spectral band in a range of 0.48 to 0.83 μm. The ground scene viewed, that is the swath 185 km into 185 km, is stored on the photosensitive surface of the camera tube, and after shuttering the image is scanned by an electron beam to produce a video signal output. In order to produce overlapping images along the direction of spacecraft motion, the cameras are reshuttered after every 25 seconds. The next sensor used in the Landsat was thematic mapper. Landsat 4 and 5 have on board a new payload called thematic mapper with 7 spectral band and ground resolution of 30 meters. This is an addition to multispectral payload which is identical to those carried on board Landsat 1 and 2 and replaces RBB payload. TM, that is thematic mapper, is also an optical mechanical scanner similar to multispectral scanner. However, being a second generation line scanning sensor, it ensures better performance characteristics in the term of, let us see, improved pointing accuracy and stability, then high resolution, new and more number of spectral bands, as well as 16 days repetitive coverage, high scanning efficiency using a bidirectional scanning, increased quantization level for the bidirectional scanning and scan the line character is introduced between the telescope and a focal plane. So this was about the Landsat satellite. We have discussed the characteristics of Landsat satellite from 1 to 7 missions, as well as we seen the orbital characteristics of Landsat series satellite, as well as we have discussed the sensor used in Landsat satellite series. The next Earth resource satellite which we are going to discuss is SPOT. French government in joint program with Sweden and Belgium undertook the development of a system for observation de la Terre, that is SPOT program, conceived and designed by the French Centre National Studies Spécialistes, that is CNES. SPOT has developed into a large-scale international program with a ground receiving stations and a data distribution outlets located in more than 30 countries. It is also the first system to have the pointable optics. This enables side-to-side off-nadir viewing capabilities, and it affords a full scene stereoscopic imaging from two different satellite tracks, permitting the coverage of the same area. SPOT 1 was retired and full-time services on December 31, 1990. The SPOT 2 satellite was launched on 21st January 1990 and SPOT 3 was launched on September 25, 1993. SPOT 4 satellite was launched on 26 March 1998. So SPOT 1, SPOT 2, SPOT 3 have identical orbit and sensor system, which are described as that is a multispectral scanner from band 0.5 up to 1.1, then thematic scanner, thematic mapper from band 1 to band 7, having the orbital altitude of around 980 km for multispectral scanner, 710 km for thematic mapper scanner, and having a time interval at equator of 18 days for MSS, 16 days for thematic mapper. SPOT 4 satellite includes two additional 20-meter resolution band in the mid-infrared portion of the spectrum, that is between 1.58 and 1.75. Furthermore, mixed 20-meter and 10-meter data set which were co-registered on board instead of during the ground processing. Characteristics of SPOT satellites. It has multispectral, pan and thematic mapper sensors. The spectral range is from 0.43 to 1.75 for multispectral, then 0.61 to 0.68 for pan. The resolution is 10 meter, 20 meter for multispectral and 5 meter to 2.5 meters for pan sensors. The swath of SPOT satellite is 600 into 120 kilometer and revisit time is 1 day, while In spot 4, that is the revisit time is 26 days and swath is 60 km. The orbital characteristics of SPOT satellite series are: the altitude is 832 km, orbital period that is in 101 minute, the inclination is 98.7 degree, the equatorial crossing time is 10:30 am local sun time, and sensors used are HRV sensor. The temporal resolution repeativity is 26 days, the stereo viewing capability 5 days, and swath is around 60 km. The resolution are 20 meter and 10 meter for panchromatic. The sensor used is HRV, that is high resolution visible imager. The French Spot 1 spacecraft carries two nominal identical HRV imagers which can be operated independently or in various couplet modes. In contrast to the oscillating mirror design used in Landsat imaging system, HRV cameras uses charge coupled device, that is CCD array, as the sensing element for the first time in the space environment. Each of the two cameras can be operated in either multispectral, that is 20 meter resolution mode, or panchromatic, that is 10 meter resolution mode. The swath covered is 60 km and the cameras can be tilted offset up to 27 degree on either of the nadir. Thus, any point within the width of 950 km centered on the satellite track can be observed by the programmed camera control. Spot 1 has the stereo coverage capability in the orbit with a tiltable cameras, which again provides the stereo image pair almost similar to the metric camera air photos for the first time in the space environment. So this was about the SPOT satellites. Earth Resource Satellite IRS. The Indian space program has the goal of harnessing space technology for the application in the area of communications, broadcasting, meteorology and remote sensing. The important milestone crossed so far from are Bhaskara 1 and 2 in 1979, the experimental satellites which carried TV cameras and microwave radiometers. The Indian remote sensing satellite was the next logical step towards the national operational satellites, which directly generates a resources information in a variety of application areas such as forestry, geology, agriculture and hydrology. IRS 1A, 1B are carried a linear imaging self-scanning sensor, that is LIS-1 and LIS-2. IRS P2 was launched in October 1994 on PSLV D2, an indigenous launching vehicle, and IRS 1C was launched on December 28, 1995, which carried improved sensors like LIS-3, WIFs, pan camera, etc. Details of IRS series platform, that is IRS P3 was launched into the sun synchronous orbit by another indigenous launching vehicle PSLV D3 on 21st March 1996 from Indian launching station Sriharikota, and IRS 1D was launched on 29 September 1997. IRS P4 was launched 26 May 1999 by PSLV from Sriharikota. So let us see the characteristics of IRS series satellites. IRS 2B, that is known as OceanSat 2, was launched on 24 September 2009, and the sensor used were OCM and SCAT. It was multispectral with a resolution of 263 meter and the swath is 1440 kilometer. The revisit time is 2 days. The next IRS satellite is RISAT 2, which was launched on 20th April 2009. Sensor used was SAR and the resolution is 3 to 8 meter. The swath is 10 kilometer as well as 50 kilometer, and maximum swath was 650 kilometer. IRS P8, that is Cartosat 2A, was launched on 20th April 2008. The sensor used was pan sensor with one band having the resolution of 0.8 meters and swath of 16 kilometer. Cartosat 1 launched on 5 May 2005. Sensor used was pan sensor with a resolution of 2.5 meter and swath of 30 kilometer and revisit time 5 days. Then IRS P6 having 3 different sensor, that is a WIF sensor, LIS3 and LIS4 sensor. A WIF sensor having a 4 band and resolution of 56 meter, swath 740 kilometer and revisit time of 5 days. LIS3 sensor, it is a multispectral sensor having 4 bands, resolution of 23 meters, swath 142 kilometer and revisit time is 24 days. LIS4 sensor, it is multispectral sensor. Number of band used was 3 bands and resolution is 5.8 meter. The swath is 70 for pan mode and 23.9 for multispectral mode. Revisit time 24 days. IRS P4 satellite, that is OceanSat satellite, it was launched on 26 May 1999. The sensor used was OCM, it was multispectral type of sensor, and MSMR, that is radar type of sensor. In multispectral there were 8 bands and in radar there were 4 bands. The resolution of multispectral was 360 meters while of radar was 120, 80, 40 meters. The swath was 1420 kilometer for multispectral and 1360 kilometer for radar. The revisit time 2 days. IRS 1D, the satellite was launched in September 1997 with WIF sensor, multispectral 2 bands having the resolution of 189 meter, the swath of 774 kilometer and revisit time 5 days. IRS 1C was launched in 1995 with WIFs, LIS3 and pan sensor. WIF sensor was multispectral with 2 bands having 189 meter resolution and 810 kilometer swath with a revisit time of 5 days, while LIS3 multispectral band, 3 bands, actually 4 bands, 3 bands of 23.6 meter resolution and 1 band of 70.8 meter resolution. 142 kilometer of swath and revisit time was 24 to 25 days. The pan sensor, 1 band, 5.8 meter resolution, 70 kilometer of swath. IRS 1B having LIS1 and LIS2 sensor, multispectral, 4 bands, resolution of 72.5 meter for LIS1 and 36.25 meter for LIS2 sensors. The swath for LIS1 sensor was 148 kilometer while for LIS2 sensor is 74 kilometer. Revisit time 22 days. IRS 1A satellite, it was launched in 1988 having two sensors, that is LIS1 and LIS2 multispectral, 4 bands each. Revisit time, as we have discussed, 72.5 meter for LIS1 and 36.2 meter for LIS2. Let us see the orbital characteristics of IRS satellite series. Altitude for IRS, first we will see IRS 1A and 1B, then IRS P2, then IRS 1C and 1D. IRS 1A and 1B, the altitude is 904 km, orbital period is 103.2 minutes, temporal resolution is 22 days, equatorial crossing time 10 am. The sensor used was LIS1 and LIS2, and LIS has two cameras, that is A and B. The swath is 102 into 74, that is 148 kilometer, and resolution is 72.5 meters. The orbital characteristics of IRS P2 satellite was altitude 817 kilometer, orbital period 101.35 minute. The temporal resolution is 24 days, and equatorial crossing time, that is sun local time, is 10 am. Sensor was LIS2. The swath is 142 km and resolution was 36.25 meter. Then the orbital characteristics for IRS 1C was, the orbit type is polar sun synchronous, altitude 817 km, inclination angle was 98.69 degree, and the distance between adjacent traces is 117.5 km. The repeativity for LIS3 sensor is 24 days, repeativity for WIF sensor is 5 days, and revisit of PAN is 5 days. Off Nadir coverage is 398 km and stereo viewing capability 5 days. Now let us see IRS 1D orbital characteristics. It is also polar sun synchronous satellite with 780 km altitude, inclination angle 98.53 degree, distance between adjacent traces 111.94, repeativity of LIS3 is around 25 days, for WIFs 3 days, and revisit of PAN sensor is 3 days. Off Nadir coverage 407 km and stereo viewing capability 3 days. So this was about the orbital characteristics of IRS satellites. Now let us see the sensors used. LIS camera, that is linear imaging self scanning camera, used in IRS 1A and B. Then linear imaging self scanning 3, that is LIS3, were used in the next satellites. Panchromatic camera, PAN, is also used. And WIFs, that is wide field camera, is used. Apart from that, high resolution linear imaging self scanner, that is LIS4, were used, and advanced WIFs, that is advanced wide field scanner, were also used into the IRS series. Apart from this, ocean color monitoring OCM and multi-frequency scanning microwave radiometers, that is MSMR scanner, were used. Now let's see some characteristics of the scanners. LIS3, that is band 2, band 3, band 4 and band 5, from 0.52 μm up to 1.7 μm were used. A resolution of 23.5 meter for 5 bands and 70 3.5 meter for band 5 bands were used. So this was a description of Earth Resource Satellite IRS, Indian Remote Sensing Satellites. The next Earth Resource Satellite is ECONOS. The ECONOS 2 satellite was launched in September 1999 and it has been delivering commercial data since early 2000. ECONOS is the first of the next generation of high spatial resolution satellites. ECONOS data records 4 channels of multispectral data at 4 meter resolution and 1 panchromatic channel with 1 meter resolution. This means that ECONOS is the first commercial satellite to deliver near photographic quality imagery of anywhere in the world from space. Spectral characteristics of ECONOS series satellite. Band, it is panchromatic band 1, 2 and 3, 4. Panchromatic, the wavelength is from 0.45 up to 0.9 μm for visible, resolution is 1 meter, 0.45 to 0.52 for blue, resolution is 4 meter, 0.52 to 0.6 μm for green, 0.63 to 0.69 for red and 0.76 to 0.9 for near infrared. Radiometric resolution, data is collected at 11 bits per pixel, that is 2048 gray tones. Timing of collecting, receiving the ECONOS data and satellite orbit characteristics vary considerably depending on the accuracy of the product, extent and area. The application for this data are boundless. In particular, it will be used for large scale mapping, creating precise height models, for example microcellular radio, and for every application requiring the utmost detail from areas which are inaccessible for aerial photography. So this was about the ECONOS series of satellites. Thank you.